Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to show you guys how to remove the side mirrors and the door glass on your 2016 to 2025 Mazda Miata. And I'm going to show you that with our current shop build. Is this ND. We got this door from a soft top Miata and not an RF, this is the RF model. And so they use a different glass. So we're going to remove this glass and use our old glass. So we're going to go ahead and remove that off our destroyed door. And I'll show you how to do that. And we'll go ahead and swap the mirrors as well. We have the new mirror here. We got it from eBay. This is the mirror. And we're going to go ahead and put it on this car right here. We're going to get the door panel off the old door, and I'll show you how I get that off right now. We're going to need to get a little trim tool, or I usually just use a knife. Be careful. There's the black cover in here that pops right off, just like that. And it's just a little cover that holds that hides the screw that's back there, and we're going to go ahead and get a Phillips screwdriver. Here is going to be one Phillips screw. I'm going to go ahead and get that off. And then there's going to be another Phillips screw. I'll show you where that's at right now. Right underneath here, where you put your hand when you open the door, there's going to be a rubber piece that's going to be hiding another screw. Looks just like this. Set that off to the side, and if you look in there, there's going to be another screw. Go ahead and grab that screw. Go ahead and get yourself a trim tool. Sometimes you can do it by hand, but sometimes it just makes it easier to get it in there. And then once you get it to start, start pulling on it, starting from the bottom. Work your way around. Go ahead and lift it up. Just like that. The door card is off. Once you pop the door card off, there's the only things that are holding the door card are these little white clips right here. And then there's going to be a wiring harness that connects to your window motor. I guess go ahead and unplug that, and your door locks. There you go. The door panel can be moved out of the way, and we can go ahead and transfer that to the other car once we switch over all the windows, speakers. But these fell off from the door, and we'll go ahead and put them back in. So I believe we need to get the window out to get the side mirror out. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna remove this black cover, and there's going to be a push clip. Goes here. Set that off to the side, and some 10mm bolts. Again, go around here. Let's get those out. Got the harness here as well. It's connected to the black cover, and we're gonna go ahead and plug this here and right there. Get this out of the way. Just the black cover that goes there. Take that off to the side. And then next we're gonna have to remove the triangle glass window. And to do that, this piece was right here on your car, so you just peel this off, set it off to the side, just 10 mil out. And then there's gonna be one more screw that we're gonna have to get off. Move this harness out of the way. If we can get it off. Looks like it's a 14 millimeter nut, the 10 mil nut, 10 mil bolt, and that 14 down there. We should be able to kind of move this piece right here. Go ahead and pull these out as well. Give us more access here. Get this off. And then this quarter glass will come off like this. It's that 14 mil that went right here. I'm gonna actually go ahead and put that on here so I don't lose it. And then 10 mil right here. I'll go ahead and set that aside as well. You guys can see the 3 10 mil bolts that hold the side mirror. It's gonna be one right here, and right here. And it looks like a wiring harness that goes. This is the wiring harness that goes to the side mirror, and we can go ahead and take that off. Here. So the wiring harness is now free, but I believe you can get the 10 mil bolts off without taking off the main glass right here. But I'm gonna remove the main glass because I need to transfer it over to my current door over there. But the hardest one to remove if you were not to remove the glass is going to be this one. You're gonna have to probably get it with a ratcheting wrench with a flex head, but I think it's completely doable. But I'm gonna remove this main glass anyways, so I can transfer it over, and then I'm gonna show you how to remove the main glass first, and then we'll go ahead and remove the side mirror. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the glass now, so we can get to the last 10 mil bolt for the side mirror, and also to transfer this over to the other door. So what you need to do is, there are 3 10 millimeter bolts right here, and this window is rolled down a little bit too far, but if you still can roll down your window, you were going to want to roll up a little bit so we can get to the 3 bolts. I'll show you those. There's one right there, one right there, and there's one more right over here. And then we're gonna go ahead and also remove this guy right here, white tab, and I'll show you how to remove that. The white tab right here, it's just kind of used to keep the glass pushed outwards. And to remove it, you kind of just pry up on the bottom here. Kind of pry it up while pulling it up at the same time. Push on the door, push on the glass. A little bit, and it'll kind of slide up. And this side is just kind of touching on the glass to keep it nice and firm. And this clips in, so just you can put, I put a little pry tool, but you can use a screwdriver and just press up there and then pull at the same time, and then it'll come off. I'm gonna go ahead and loosen the 10mm bolts. Once you get all those 3 bolts and nuts off, the door will come off. Just rotate it up, out, just like that, and then you'll have your glass removed. So now your door is going to look pretty stripped up here, but we can go ahead and remove the side mirror now. And we can go ahead and get those 10 millimeters removed that are in there. With the glass out of the way, you can actually see them through these right here. We'll go ahead and get the 3 10mm off. Once you get the 3 10mm off, there's going to be a little white clip right there that we're going to have to pinch, and then we'll go, and then the mirror should come off. Go ahead and get your needle nose pliers. Press them both in. And there we go. The mirror comes off with the wire harness. Just go ahead and feed it out. And there is the mirror. Definitely a little bit more difficult than the older generation Miatas. The older ones, you just take 2 screws off and you'll be done in about a minute. This one you kind of have to, you got to take all the glass out, speaker out. You're pretty much left with a bare door. But now we're gonna go ahead and reassemble it on the new door, and then put it all back together. But for now, we're gonna have to do it all over again with this door. Remove all the things we removed on that door, and just do it again. I'm gonna do a little time lapse on removing all the same components on this door, so we can transfer the side mirror to this door and the RF version glass. So here's a quick time lapse. Stripped everything out, the new door, and now we're just gonna reverse it. This is gonna be the new door, and you just saw us remove all the good stuff from the old door that was damaged. The first thing to do is we're gonna do it all backwards. We're gonna go ahead and get the mirror on first. Got the new mirror here. We're gonna feed the electrical connector down first on the outside, and then put the mirror in place. Get the three 10mm bolts. Get a bit tricky to get them started, but we're gonna use the extension just to get it to start. They're on there. Go ahead, get them a little snug. And then there is the mirror. So that's how you get the mirror installed. Looks pretty good. Next, we're gonna go ahead and put the new glass in, and just gonna reverse our steps from removing it. Get it to sit in the groove, just like that. Go ahead and put 10 mils back in place. Nuts. Just like that, the glass is back in its place, and then we'll go ahead and get the quarter glass back in, and go ahead and put this back in as well. Go ahead and put this back in its place. Just push it right there. Clips right there. That keeps the glass from shaking back and forth. Next, we're gonna go ahead and get the quarter glass back in place. Angle it sideways. All that to line up, the bolts back in place. Side window is now in place, and we can go ahead and start putting the speaker back in, the black cover that goes here. So let's go ahead and start putting that all back together. Go ahead and put this cover back on. Push these clips back in. And we'll go ahead and get the speaker on. Before you put your speaker on, make sure you plug in your mirror. And you can go ahead and put the speaker on. ahead and get the door panel on. On the new door, looks like they took off the mounts to mount to the door card. So we're gonna go ahead and steal them off. Our old door here, this is just the 10 millimeters. Just gonna go ahead and take it off here. Steal it off this door. Bring it on back to this door. And then now we can go ahead and get the door card on. Next, we can put the door panel back in place. Just make sure you plug the two connectors to the window switch and the lock switch. And then you can go ahead and stick the door handle through this hole. Stick the top part up first, push it, and then start with the bottom. Start clipping those clips. After you put the door panel on and it's clipped in, we can go ahead and put the two screws back in. One behind the door handle, one put the trim pieces back in. Like that, your door panel is back together and side mirrors are on, new glass is in. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys next time.